don't know if you feel that way. Hey, hey. What's up, good folk? How we doing? And welcome to Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and we're being brought to you by The Weed Squad. Check out The Weed Squad St. Louis. They're located at 8088 Watson Road. Oh, man. There's nothing like coffee to start the day. There's nothing like it. You can pretend, you can do what you gotta do, but in the end, that coffee sure is good to you. I know it's good to me. I don't know about you in your area, but I hope everyone is doing fine and well. All right, you know what we gotta do. Let's high five it. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Let's get in there for the real thing. As things could get a little hectic for some of you kids, you know what's going on this weekend. The big game. The big game. Happy birthday to you if you're celebrating a birthday. Congratulations. Happy anniversary. Good job on the promotion. You deserve this vacation that you got coming. Congratulations if you just had a kid. You know, all kind of things out there to celebrate. You know, we believe in each other, so there you go. Also got a footnote on the birthday celebrations. My little brother, his birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to CJ. And also my twin girls, Stephanie and Sharnice, happy birthday. So I got some celebrating to do this weekend. The festivities will begin after the show, for sure. They definitely will. All kind of ways you can follow the show, keep up with it, want to know what's going on with the shenanigans of Dre Montez, Montez at Midday, and also a podcast that I host, Who's to Blame. We have a website. You just go to DreMontez.com. You go there, you can find all sorts of goodies and great stuff. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, those are some of the great, amazing sponsors of the show. Thank those guys so much. You can reach out to them. As we know, Soulard has some things going on this weekend, as well as downtown Bell Vegas. So get your gift certificates, stop on by, support small business in your neighborhood and community. You can't have community without unity. There you go right there. Very appreciative of everything that's been happening to the show, with the show, and for the show as we're getting ready to get prepared and dot our I's and cross our T's as we're getting prepared for this softball, I guess, project I've been wanting to do since I retired 5 years ago. And it's going to be called TPOS, the Point of Softball with Brumman. I'm going with the nickname that was given to me when I played ball. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be focusing on the winners of what happened over the weekend. It's going to be a Monday evening show that'll be live streamed through YouTube, Twitter, and I think we're going to do Facebook as well and Zoom. We're going to try to get at least 3 or 4 different platforms out there to bring recognition to the great game of softball that I truly, truly love and appreciate. It's going to be NSA, USSSA, BSC, and also PSA. These will be the 4 different classifications of tournaments that I'll be focusing on. And basically, it's going to be on Mondays. I'll be talking to the winning teams, you know, finding out what happened over the weekend, the ups and downs. Did they go undefeated? How was the struggle? Did they come back out of the loser's bracket? Also have the tournament director on if all that works out well. This is the idea that I have set in place. You know, after this holiday weekend, I'll be sending out packets to those different organizations to see if they'll be on board in facilitating that information throughout their different leagues out there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Well, got headlines. Ding, ding, ding. Headlines today on Montez at Midday. 30 for 30. 30 for 30. Al Davis versus the NFL. We're going to talk about this on next Wednesday's show. because Monday, it's the hangover from the Super Bowl and things like that. But we're going to talk about that. That 30 for 30 was something else. Also, the NBA All-Star Game, March 7th, that's making headlines today across the board. Now, this here is something else. This is part of the headline. We've heard different stories about rappers that wear a lot of jewelry, getting ripped off, chain snatching, athletes, chain snatching. You wear that, somebody wants it. Well, Lil Uzi has taken it a step further. Lil Uzi has a 24 million diamond right here, right there, embedded in his forehead. Lil Uzi has a $24 million diamond right here in his forehead. He is taking this to a whole new level of creative robberies out there. It could get to the days of my dude Eddie Grant that used to sing, "Out in the village there was science. I never thought like be anyone." He was beheaded. I'm not saying I want this to happen. I think it's going to happen, but $24 million is right here. He has a blood diamond right here. Talk about a headline. That's one for the ages right there. State Farm. Whether you're Patrick Mahomes or discount, double check with Ron. They're making their first Super Bowl commercial this year. Be a lot of fun. A lot of fun right there. All right, those are the headlines today here on Montez at midday. Again, being brought to you by The Weed Squad. Boom. But how you guys doing, though? It is Fist Pump Friday. Fired Up Friday. I haven't had any fried chicken in a while. Today could be that day. Huh? And who's pumped? Who's excited? There's so many things to be talked about, shared, discussed, however you want to put it. But one of the topics that I think that's on a lot of people's mind right now, beyond the Super Bowl, beyond the college basketball matchups, beyond what the Cardinals did with that billboard. You talking about getting fire up under my skin. That pissed me off. Talking about a slap in the face. And I have a very interesting little clip for Black History Month. Shout out to Man Cave member T-Mac. Let's get on into it. The NBA All-Star Game, NBA Players Association have decided that March 7th would be the perfect time for the All-Star Game festivities in Atlanta. There are a lot of people that have been to Atlanta for various things. All we know is Peachtree is longer than Kings Highway and West Florissant put together. We know that for a fact. Lenox Mall, the Underground Mall, Freaknik. Used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Used to go to Atlanta quite a bit, the way you guys in this area go to the Ozarks. That's how much I used to go to Atlanta. There was so much to do. The old softball complex down there that caught fire. Yeah, that was something else. The Super Bowl when the Rams beat the Titans, the Ice Bowl, I want to call it. But Atlanta has a lot of appeal to it. And with the All-Star Game there, considering the pandemic, considering when the bubble was down at Disney World, and knowing the players that got in trouble for going to the essential workers gentlemen's club, the strip club. And we all know how the strip clubs in Atlanta are. With the basketball world coming there, under normal circumstances, this would probably be a bigger ticket than the Super Bowl. But Super Bowl just one day. All-Star Game is like the whole weekend, but they're trying to do it just one day this time, which is interesting considering the pandemic, considering what happened in the bubble last year. We've had football players, we've had baseball players, and we've had basketball players all get reprimanded, don't do that more, going to the strip club. Well, this could be a very huge financial weekend for the essential workers in the gentleman club industry, strippers. This could be huge. But let's look at the other side of this. If they're so concerned about the basketball players with this pandemic, the way they did the bubble, why are we playing this All-Star Game Take a page out of the book from the NFL. Let's get both of the teams together. Let's have them Zoom. We could do a battle of NBA, or you can have them play NBA 2K with the teams that are selected, but have the players play themselves on the game or play the opposing players on the team. Let's have some fun with it. Let's take this to the east side of the scenario, or the gaming side of the scenario. I've been to an NBA All-Star game. Ironically enough, it was in Atlanta. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great things to do. There's not a bad time if you're an outgoing person. Now, if you're boring, dude, why don't you get out of the house and do something? A girl wants you to smile, it's not for you. But for the sports fan, for the entertaining fan, the All-Star Game festivities in NBA are something to be seen and participated in. But just giving it to us just from the television side, and we can't be a part of it, and it's only one day, I would encourage the NBA and NBA Players Association to take another look at this thing. How important is this to the players? I'm talking about the players that run the league, the playmakers, the guys that can tell the owners, I'm not going to play. I want to trade. There's nothing you can do about it. Or I put a fat suit on. I'm not ready. Those guys, if they speak up, I think we'll get a better scenario. I don't want to see the game played. I just think that money in the NBA is not losing any money. What you say about the pandemic or not, they told us about the financial report after the final. So I'm not buying all that the NBA is going broke. No, not buying that at all. And what is the significance of them playing this game? How important is it to the players? How many fans actually want to see a one-day all-star event? No, I don't think their heart would be in it. They need the fans to cheer them on. They need capacity crowds. I don't think 1,300 people or 1,400 people are going to do it. So I hope they rethink this process here, NBA. Hey, I applaud the season. I like the attempt. I like the verbiage. I like how you've been open with the fans. I don't know about the players, but I like how the league has been very open with the fans. And usually it's shoe drop weekend as well. Normally, in normal times, during All-Star weekend, it's usually shoe dropping time for all the players that want to put out their signature shoe. So I get that as well. The kids are still buying the shoes. I got a friend that's 52 years old. He buys sneakers or tennis shoes like he's 12 years old. So it's still out there for you. It really is. It really is still out there. Major League Baseball. They met with the president at the White House to discuss, Rob Manfred and the people, to discuss about pushing back the start date on the Major League Baseball season under the pandemic rules and being aware of COVID, because we don't know where the players have been in the offseason, who went home, who was documented on where they went, undocumented. A lot of safety issues and precautions out there. So I applaud Major League Baseball on getting together with the scientific side and the realization side of what's going on and protecting the players and having a nice competitive upcoming Major League Baseball season. But on to the Cardinals. Let me tell you what these son bitches did. I have never seen a billboard with Ozzy on it over a highway, Pujols, Tommy Herr, Willie McGee, any of the Cardinals or the movers and shakers that the fans go nuts over. Never. I've seen a fictitious person wearing the number of the player, birds on the bat, or the Anheuser-Busch logo. That's all I've ever seen. We just acquired the third baseman for the Rockies. He has a billboard already. Cardinal Nation. What is going on? What is going on? Why is it that we can never show the appreciation for the local guys until it's too late on the exit strategy? I mean, what was the love for Yachty about 10 years ago? Where's his billboard at? Wayno, when we won the World Series, where's that photo of that? Where's the shirt being ripped off doing the World Series photo at? Billboard. You give that as a billboard for the Cardinals? Die hard. Diehard baseball fan. Diehard Cardinal fan. Been to many Cardinal games. Met many of the players. I have stories you wouldn't believe. Would not believe. You swear to God I'm making it up. But that's for another time. But I did not see that billboard coming. Ever. I'm upset. I feel hurt. I feel let down. I'm not talking about Dexter Fowler. Shit, we knew that was coming years ago. I'm surprised he lasted this long. His main goal, I do believe, once a player wins a ring and they don't have any kids and they're not married and they haven't blown their money, they're on to the next phase. They're not really concerned about competing at the game as they attacked the game before. So I knew he was up out of here. He was working on starting a family, working on his foundation, and thinking about life after baseball. But there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong, but it was not breaking news to me. I thought DF was going up out of here probably 4 years ago. A year after they made the trade, I thought he was going to be gone that year. But the billboard, I don't like it. Undeserving. Undeserving. Haven't done nothing yet. What has he done to get that billboard? You give that billboard to a player who has done something for the Redbirds. Please. Message. Just total letdown. Just a total letdown. But the fun begins tomorrow as we try to get ready for the celebration of the festivities on Sunday. So tomorrow's a little warm-up day, a little warm-up. College basketball fans, whether your team is doing bad or not, the pandemic has really affected college basketball, truly. I think on a competing level, knowing what happens to players that speak up, that are trying to be a one and done, which is not really there no more. The mind of today's college basketball has kind of shifted, as well as the coaches. If the coaches don't win, it affects the program in college basketball. Tomorrow we have Duke and Carolina going in it. I've been to both facilities. That's an interesting battle. The history on it is something else. I can't explain to you if you've never been to North Carolina during college basketball season. That's a different world. When I lived there, the hype from Wake Forest, Duke, and Carolina, those three schools, families don't speak to each other. If they have a kid that goes to Carolina and is dating a kid at Wake Forest, there's going to be some problems at the household over the Christmas break and Thanksgiving break. There's going to be some issues. I mean, it's like the Hatfield and McCoys when it comes to watching Duke and Carolina basketball down there. I mean, the stories, talking to the past players and current players. It's something that you have to actually go there and see it with your own eyes. Television doesn't give it justice. No, it's like the Blues Parade. Television didn't give that parade justice. You had to be there. That had to be the largest cocaine-infested celebration I've ever seen in my entire life. But back to the basketball, Carolina and Duke. This is not the season. I think it's the first time since 1960, I believe, that they're playing this game unranked. I think. Don't get me right or wrong on that, but it's been quite some time. Quite some time. Coach K don't look the same. Roy ain't feeling the same. He think the NCAA still going to come at him for investigation. They should. They should. I still stand my ground that Carolina program is dirty, has been dirty, and will continue to be dirty. Back to the point, I'm going to watch that game, though. Then my program, Kentucky, we're not having a good year at all. I guess every dog has his day, so to speak. Your team's not going to win all the time. They're not going to compete at a high level all the time. That recruit didn't really pan out. That boy really homesick. He misses mama, his grandma, his uncle that ain't really his uncle, that girl. All that goes into effect. Maybe that's a bigger issue right now in college basketball. But Kentucky is taking on Tennessee, the Volunteers. I've never been to a Tennessee basketball game, but I've been to a Tennessee football game. That's 100,000 plus strong. But Kentucky, Not making the tournament is not making the tournament is looking very, very eased back. I don't even think we deserve an NIT. Do they still do the NIT? I think our tournament is just going to be the conference tournament, and that's it. Play the best we can, Coach Cal. Play the best we can. That's all we can do. We all we got. Isn't that what the kids say? We all we got? Mm-hmm. We shall see what all we got. NFL, Super Bowl. Kansas City football Chiefs fan. I see you out there. I see all of you. Huh? I see all you guys out there. I'm talking to fans that have been with Kansas City for the losing seasons, understanding what went wrong with Alex Smith. Steve DeBerg, best play-action quarterback in the history of football. Them big giant hands, he had some beast on him. Barry Word, huh? Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Remember that? Atwater does. Tamarick Vanover. You think he'll be watching this from prison, McWillie? Yeah. The Kansas City football Chiefs are taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wish Tampa Bay would wear the Dreamsicle uniforms. Go old school in this Super Bowl, but I know they won't. T12. This man could possibly win his 7th Super Bowl title. 7. That's one of my favorite numbers. Thank you, Elway. I don't have a dog in this fight. I can't ever tell you I'm rooting for the Chiefs in anything. I can never tell you that I root for Tampa Bay in anything. But I'm a football fanatic. I got to pick a winner. But here's some other things I'm going to point out for the obvious in the game you can have some fun with. The over-under on how many times they mention Tom Brady's age. I have 10. Okay. Who I have with also the over-under, how many times they say Patrick Mahomes is so special. Keep in mind, Tony Romo is calling this game. All right. I have 15 times Patrick Mahomes is the over-under. It would be mentioned, oh, he's so special. 15 on that. All right. I have 7 times on the over-under how many times they're going to mention Belichick. All right. I have 4 times that the cameraman over-under puts the camera on the cheerleaders. I got 4 on that. 4. All right. I have over-under on Andy Reid 10 times. How much of a genius he is. 10 times. All right. I have 6 times that they mention, not Bruce Arians, but they mention him as the initial coach, B.A. I have 6 times on that on the over-under. Again, the over-under on Tom Brady's age, I have 10 times. Over-under on he's so special, 15. Over-under on how many times they mention Belichick, 7. Over-under on how many times the cheerleaders get a shot, 4. Andy Reid on the over-under gets 10 mentions. And B.A. on the over-under, I have 6. Got them all placed right there. Let me know what you think. And also with the MVP situation, for Tampa Bay, if they win this, I have JPP or Brady winning this. I have Tyreek Hill or Patrick Mahomes winning this. But for the overall Super Bowl winner and the score, drum roll please. Oh, got to fly by the plane. One night the plane flew over. I swear it was landing in my backyard. It was that close. I got 31-27. 31-27. Kansas City going to win this. Again, I'm not a Chief fan at all, by a long damn shot. I'm not a Tampa Bay fan, by a long damn shot. But I love football, and I want to see a great competitive game. I got 31-27. If you're playing squares, if you're playing a pick'em, good luck to you. Hope everybody wins the money they think they should win. If you put your stimulus check out there and you saved it from when you got it the first time and you still got that, I applaud you. PlayStation 5 is on the line. because MLB 21 comes out on what day? 4/20. Hey! So that is what we have for you right there with Montez at midday and his Super Bowl predictions right there. I'm not doing the commercials this year. They've already showed too many. They used to hold back on the commercials, but they tease us a little bit too much. But I'm going to be tuned in and locked in, as we will not be at the man cave for the Super Bowl. It's kind of a sad moment. No Super Bowl. We're all going to be in our own destinations and things like that, but we're going to get together via Zoom and talk our normal man cave trash. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see everybody's food set up, drink, smoke them if you got them. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm going to miss being at the man cave with the crew and the fellas. True football people, true football people. You know, I thought about going to a bar to watch the game, but nah. I saw an ad for a bar. I'm not going to tell you the name of them, but they're in South City. They're charging $55 to watch TV with no free beer. They usually give you free draft beer, free domestic beer, and rails included, no shots. Okay. But you're just giving away, for $55, they're giving you 2 large pizzas. And what is it, 85 wings. What? For $55? And I still got to pay for alcohol? No. What did that restaurant use their pandemic restaurant save me check for? It definitely wasn't for that. There's no way you should be charging people to watch the Super Bowl in 2021. 9 times out of 10, the television at home is better and bigger than the one you have at the bar. Footnote, just think about that. If you're charging money to watch the Super Bowl at your bar, shame on you. Now, if you have an entertainment, like halftime, you're going to bring out the stripper pole in the middle of the floor, and you got some live music, okay, that's different. But it's been a long time since I had a stripper as a halftime show. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? All right, it's February. It's Black History Month. One of the Man Cave members, T-Mac, and Man Cave member Jody, they share different facts about Black History Month. They've been doing it for a few years here now. But he shared one this morning that really took me back like, wow, holy Toledo. Black History Month. Her name was Sarah Rector. At age 10, she was the youngest and richest black girl in America. She got a land grant from the Creek Nation as part of reparations. But on this land, they discovered some oil. And that oil had an estimated value of $371,000. This is in 1912. Today's value, that's $6.5 million. She went on to go to Tuskegee University, and she later resided in Kansas City, Missouri, where her home still sits. Thank you for that Black History note right there, T-Mac. That's pretty good. Her name is Sarah Rector, age 10 years old, the richest black child in America. Wow, fascinating facts right there. That is right there. One more little movie fact here. I watched this movie yesterday, and it was put on and directed by the young and talented and lovely Regina King, Brenda from 227. When Cube told her and Boys in the Hood, when she drunk all the 40, bitch, you better go to the store and give me another. That young lady. But it's called One Night in Miami. This movie is fascinating. I was a little hesitant to watch it at first. But I watched this movie, and prior to this movie, I had saw the Sam Cooke documentary probably, I want to say 2-3 years ago. I saw that documentary. That blew my mind. If you just know Sam Cooke, the musician, please watch this documentary about him. The last time I saw it was on Netflix. It's outstanding job what he did for the music industry. A whole lot of people don't know about. Then I also heard about this story, a night in Miami with Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Malcolm X, and Sam Cooke being upstairs after the fight. I had found out about this probably 15, 20 years ago. I heard about that story. And now to see it put on the screen, and the way she did it, usually they get off course when they try to do a biopic or a docuseries. They get off point. Stayed on point with these guys. And I tell you, phenomenal job. Leslie Odom Jr. Okay. My man from Friday Night Lights, the brother that played the quarterback. Okay. They did a good job. Check out this movie. I'm not going to tell you anything else about it, but check out that movie. And also, you got some homework to do, because Wednesday, we're going to talk about this 30 for 30. Al Davis versus the NFL. A lot of things that happen are relevant today if you trickle down the whole triangle. Trust me on that. Well, you guys, do what you do. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. I don't know what your plans are. Don't forget to go to the grocery store, get the right food, get plenty of ice. Get non-alcoholic beer and alcoholic beer. Get some water. If you got vegan food, let them folks know where that vegan food at. Don't be cooking that vegan food in the same pan you cook the meat in, okay? Gotta ranch it out. Gotta ranch that out. All right? Be respectful. Be kind. Practice social distancing. I don't care how fine she is. Back your ass up, spread out 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart. Let's go. Keep it right. Keep it moving. Share the fun. Share the experience. I don't want to hear, I've been a Chief fan all my life after the game. No. Share that before the game. There are about 19 people I know that are going to the game down in Tampa. Again, thank you guys for the invite. Thank you guys again for the invite. Appreciate it. I like how folks are reaching out to me to go to sporting events. But it's awesome. The Super Bowl, that's awesome. Because when it's just one person, you can go a whole lot of places. When it's just one, there's no crew. Ain't no squad with me. It's just me. Also, make sure the food is on point. Check with your neighbors. Make sure, it's cool to have all those people over there, because it's going to get loud. On the first touchdown, especially if it's a long throw or a broken run or a pick six, it's going to get loud. Then, of course, it's going to get loud after the game. But good luck to you Kansas City Football Chiefs fan. Good luck to you T12 Tom Brady fans. Either way, there's a Ram fan that's going to be pissed off or happy by the end of the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. All that's going to take place right there. But happy birthday again to my little brother CJ. And happy birthday to the twins. Wonder Twin Powers activate. There you go, Shawnice and Stephanie. Well, folks, just like my great-grandpappy always told me, when you walk across the street, look both ways, because some may be behind you. You guys have a good day and enjoy. We out of here. We're out of here. Huh? We out of here. We out of here. Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? I always mess that up. Huh? Montez at midday. What? Montez at midday. What? And we out.